Yo, I'm not late. No, I'm not late. Wait, it's 9:30. I'm not late. Suck it, all you people who said I'd be late. Huh? James Nelson? What's up, dude? What's going on? Oh, Jabon's here. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Not too much. Just
Can you hear
hanging
me
out.
okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. There was something fuzzy there for a second, but I think that was. I don't know what that was. Can you
Maybe
hear me?
my fan.
Could be my air conditioner. Oh, is it like, do you hear a buzz or something, or is it fine?
No, I don't hear it. It sounds fine to me.
Okay. I could switch it to the AirPod mic, I guess, if I wanted to.
What's up, I love knives? Nick.
Joe, what up? How's it going? Kev, you missed a pony giveaway last night. A pony giveaway? What?
Somebody gave away a pony in their live?
I don't get it. I'm sorry. Pony? Pony? Are they talking about on Bees' stream? Let me know what you're talking about. I can't wait for Monday and Tuesday. Going to be sweet. What's Monday? What the hell am I missing?
Something's got to be coming in because Monday and Tuesdays usually suck. Unless you got something inbound.
Maybe he's got the Stout coming. I don't know. What up, James? He's patiently waiting. Because everyone is listening to Bon Jovi tracks. Oh. Maybe you guys are making Bon Jovi jokes. So, here's the thing. I don't actually know shit about about John Bon Jovi. But there's a story why I put that in the title. So, we'll get to that. So, maybe you guys are making Bon Jovi references. I don't know. Sorry.
Bees gave away a pony?
Oh, he said, I wish I could get one of those patches for my bag. Well, yeah, dude, we're going to have them for sale. They'll be on the Debo website. I actually had one in the giveaway tonight. See if I can find it. There it is. So the way I set them up, you guys probably saw the post on Instagram, but I got those little baggies, and then I got Dead Nut stickers, and then you got the patch. And they are glow patches, which is pretty cool.
Those are badass.
Yeah, and we'll put these up on the website next week. I don't know what we're gonna charge. Probably like $12. Is that fair for a patch? I gotta do research.
Yeah, do research. Patches can get up there. You might be lowballing it at 12.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I just wanna obviously make a little bit of money. I don't want to freaking, it was just a
the
fun
carbon
project.
fiber or the copper Stout's going to go up on Devo website, or are you not sure yet?
The copper ones, not right away. No, if we have any left over, they'll go later. But
after Blaze Show?
Yeah, well, so I want to see what kind of warranty issues we have, QC issues, people hitting us up. I just don't want to risk selling them. We only got 15 extra of each version. And QSP ended up being like 9 or 10 short. So we only ended up getting like 49 or 50 extra knives spread out over 4 versions. And it was a pretty low number on the copper ones. We had more, I think, extra than my Micarta. So we want to play it safe. We don't want to sell them and just keep like 2 or 3 and then have people have issues and then we can't do anything.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I guess we could do like scale swaps onto the Micartas, but like I don't want to get into all that. So far, I've had to send return labels to like 4 or 5 people. A couple of them were kind of just like preference things, and I'm not gonna I'm the preference guy. I bitch about random shit. So if somebody would prefer a more drop shut knife, I'll do what I can. You know what I mean? And then we had. One guy got his knife, and the tip was like, he said it was bent in and kind of like broke off. We checked them all, but we checked, 500 knives. Like I expected shit to get past us.
Yeah, that had to be dizzying after a while. I mean, did y'all do that
Yeah,
for like
I mean,
48 hours straight?
Yeah, it's hard. And like my thought process on it was we did the best we could, but we wanted to get the knives out to people. And I've made it clear if you have issues to let us know. We're going to take care of it. So, you get a knife that, sucks. We didn't catch the tip thing. Or maybe it happened somehow in transit. I don't know how that would happen. But anyway, he's going to send it back. We're going to send him a new knife. And then we had somebody who I just talked to him. The coating on the inside of the hole is like, I don't know. It's hard to tell from pictures. It looks like it either wasn't finished well or it like is breaking. I don't know. It's kind of weird with a black wash. I don't know how that would happen. But again, I don't know how we missed that, but that's going to happen. So
yeah, you're going to have little things that happen in the first few days. Somebody has a knife too.
So we're going to get him a new knife. And then I had one other guy. He had like some really minor sort of like dings, like right on the transition of the bolster. Like it was more or less, if you take the scale off, you could see it. But with the scale on, it's harder to see. So I guess that's why we didn't catch it. So we had that one. And then I had like one guy who didn't like the action because it didn't drop shut. And everybody else is showing them off dropping shut. So like, I get it.
Tell him to take a quarter turn of his pivot to the left. Lefty loosey.
Yeah, he tried. He said it had a little bit of play once he got it to drop. Like, here's my personal micarta, and I don't have it. Like, I mean, it's fucking really good. It's just not, this copper one I kept is a straight, guillotine. So I get it. It might bug me too.
Well, it sounds like you're taking care of it, right?
Yeah, no, we're gonna take care of all of it. That's just how I think. That's just what we're gonna do. So,
and you also know as a businessman that there are always going to be a small amount of people that you never make happy, and you can't let that eat at you. You just got to realize that there's a certain part of the population that's never going to be happy.
Yeah. No, that's true. But anyway, so the short answer is no. We're not going to have copper ones. We're going to drop the aluminums. I have two here, so if anybody wants one tonight, I got a black wash and a stone wash aluminum. I'm going to sell these tonight. If there's somebody who wants them, we'll have to figure it out. If there's more than one person who wants it, how we can do that. But I have these two to sell tonight. They're $2.99 because the pre-order price was $2.79, and we want to make sure those people got some kind of benefit. Those were the ones I
was talking about. I said copper, but I was talking about the ones that you were going to have a few available.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's going to be more than a few. I think our plan is to do like drops of 30. So we'll do like 15 of each, or maybe that's a few. I don't know.
But you'll do those on your site?
Yeah. I just wanted to show these tonight. I figured I might as well.
So they'll be sizzleable.
Yep. Yeah. Even these would be. I'll just send you an invoice. You should be able to go to the website. You could use Sezzle if you wanted to.
I want a satin one.
I don't have satin. I have stonewash.
Well, that's what I meant. You know me. I don't know the difference.
All right. Well, I'll sell you the stonewash one.
Well, you can see somebody might buy that tonight. I'll buy it tonight or tomorrow.
This one's a stonewash.
Yep. That's me.
So this one, you can see there, maybe a tiny shake. So if you're going to buy it, just,
I'm not picky. Look, dude.
And this one's a little bit more. Now, I haven't messed with these, so.
I'm the least picky.
But the details I can tell you on both of them are good. They're snappy. So anyway.
Yeah, that's the way.
I'll have those tonight. I really like the aluminum. I dig the copper too. They're both really nice. I actually, when we first got the prototypes, I didn't want to do the copper. Like, I wanted aluminum, and that's what we ordered prototypes of. And QSP actually made us an extra prototype just to slap the copper on to show us. they gave us a free prototype with copper infused carbon fiber, and it turned out to be like the most popular one. So I'm grateful to them for going above and beyond on that.
It's very subjective, but the one that you just showed is my absolute favorite because it matches the topo on my.
This one?
Yep, it matches the topo on my Axon. It matches. Just
Do you have a nimble liner lock or something?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've got my Carter scales on it now, but you had the same scales on your liner lock.
I sold it like right away. It's just too thick. I can't. It's
your
like
video was hilarious, by the way. Your video about crazy knife people.
Oh, today?
Yeah, was that a reel or was that a short? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was both. I think.
It was
classic. No, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Hold on, let me jump ahead. Sorry, guys. I'm going to buy a patch and start a new stockpile. Oh yeah, dude. So I proxy for Josh. He lives in Australia. Shout out to Josh, great dude. And he actually, I don't have the knife, dude. He bought me or he gave me a Booze Blades Arrow Mini, and then he got himself another one because he bought one, and I was checking it out because I ship him all his stuff. And I really liked it. And I guess he figured that out, so he gave it to me, which was super cool. But I just shipped him a package, literally a box this fucking big. I maxed out the insurance just to be safe, I think. It was like 30. No, I didn't max. I did like 3,000 insurance. And then on the customs form, I put 2,500 because we were just trying to be safe and make sure like nothing happened. He didn't care if he had to pay taxes. Like, we just want to make sure this package fucking got there, right? And of course, fucking 10 hours later after I drop it off, we get an email, and it's like they want all this information. They want my EIN number and all this shit. So I'm emailing them back. I'm like, I'm not a business. I'm just sending my buddy knives. Like, so it's just fucking hate that shit. They want their fucking red cent, you know?
They're always going to try to get it. What's up, Jay?
I love the copper. Yeah, it turns out the copper is fucking hot. Like, I remember I did the unboxing of the prototypes, and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, thank God they did this, because, like, they just looked amazing. The Buzz pre-order is October 15th. October 15th. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of excitement about the Buzz. I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty happy about people being into it.
The Buzz is sick. I mean, it's
we haven't even sent it around yet. The only person who's had one is Bearded Gear has one right now. I got to talk to him. He needs to fucking ship that off. But he's the only one. You can tell a lot about a
knife by looking at it, though.
What?
You can tell a good bit about a knife by looking at it.
No, I know, but that's our marketing is YouTube reviews. So I need to get it out there. He said
before Jake drops it off his one wheel and runs over it.
God damn it. What'd you do, Steve? I'm guessing that was a joke because I was talking about people. Maybe I'm wrong. That pony was rad. What fucking pony? What am I missing? Did I show off a pony or something? Who here wants flipper tabs on their knives? Not me.
Me neither.
I don't really want flipper tabs unless it's like the perfect situation. Like, I'm good with it on the FSD because it's like up here, hidden away. It just works on this knife. But this knife has a hole. Yeah, like I've sold all my MBKs. I love Sanford. I love MBK. I just flippers, man. I sold my Rasp.
Deal with this one.
Yeah, there's knives you can deal with it on. Bees gave away a pony, I guess. Maybe it was a knife. I don't know.
Or a stuffed pony or something.
Maverick S all day, dude. Maverick S is a knife I still have. I don't keep very many knives. I got this at Blade Show. Absolutely love it. It's a sheep's foot blade. Warney blade. So I would take that 10 times out of 10 over a clip point like the Lucas P. Plus, this is a liner lock. You can get it in a frame lock. You just have more options. The Lucas P is cool, But it's not the Maverick S. So that's my opinion, which is what you asked for. By the way, Bon Jovi sucked. Okay, so I was at my parents' yesterday after work because I picked my kid up. I take her over there, and she kind of hangs out with her grandparents, and I can chill a little bit. They help out. And we were watching tennis. There's like the U.S. Open on right now. My mom's big into tennis, and Bon Jovi was in the stands. And I'm sitting there on the couch with my dad, and we're like, what's this song? Like, what's he famous for? Like, we couldn't fucking think. Like, we know who Bon Jovi is. Like, my dad's fucking, 65 or whatever. He knows who he lived through that shit. But, like, we couldn't. And I'm like, the Steel Horse guy,
Wanted, Dead or Alive.
Yeah, I'm like, Steel Horse, all right. I'm like trying to think of the song. And then we're both like, trying to beat each other to Apple Music and find the songs. He's got like 4 fucking songs that people like. Wanted, Dead or Alive. There's I already forget them all. There's the My Life. There's the what's the other one?
I just had it. That was
There's 2 other ones, and they're all the same fucking song. It's literally, you could just interchange the goddamn words, and they all sound the same. But then today, I'm driving with my kid because I drive her around to get her to nap on the weekends because she never fucking naps by herself. So I'm driving around, and I got Bon Jovi playing because I had it on my phone yesterday looking it up. And he did it like a duet with this one chick. It was more of like a country song. I really liked that song. Was good.
I will say this: John Bon Jovi kept his name, got one of the best music deals in the day, and still is very profitable. He's a super, super nice guy and family man. He's very generous. So even though his music might be manufactured, he has kind of owned a lot of his name, and he's done good things with it.
I don't know how this music is made or anything. I just thought it was an interesting topic because my dad was basically like, yeah, he got rich off of just doing live music. Like that's what a lot of those guys, like Bruce Springsteen did it.
Yeah.
Dave Matthews kind of did the same thing. They just do these fucking epic tours and go on lot, and then they just make tons of money doing that. But like, he really doesn't have like a bunch of like iconic songs. He does. I mean, he has like a handful, but that's my experience. So I thought I'd just ask what people thought. Like, if you guys thought he was, amazing or whatever.
No,
so anyway, that was.
I think we all, if you're my age, we grew up to him, and there was either love him, hate him. It was kind of like Nickelback for the next generation.
Oh God, fuck Nickelback, dude.
Well, that's kind of what we thought. That's what.
But I also like their songs too. There's a couple songs that are pretty catchy.
And just like Creed, there are a couple of catchy songs, but they're just cheese balls. And when you were listening
but Creed and they're not like Bon Jovi's like fucking. He's like a legend.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to put Bon Jovi and Creed in the same box or Nickelback. I'm just saying that when you were a little hard rock in high school, and you listened to Judas Priest and Led Zeppelin, you thought Bon Jovi was cheesy.
Right. Okay.
Just like when you were probably into Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains, you thought Nickelback was cheesy.
Okay. Yeah, I was never into those, but yeah, I got you. I get it. Oliver. So we do not plan on selling scales separately. QSP told us they can't do it because they hand fit the scales. However, we have Carbonize he's on Instagram, Carbonize with a K. He makes custom scales for knives like the 80-20 and some other knives, 80-20.5 and some other knives. I sent him one so he can map it out, and he's going to be able to offer custom scales. So you can get fat carbon, camo carbon, different micartas, Taro Tough, whatever. I don't know if he does titanium. I don't think so. But pretty much anything else you could get from him. They should be a pretty good fit. They're probably not going to be perfect if QSP is, right about that.
My squirrel brain has to blurt out "Living on a Prayer" and "You Give Love a Bad Name."
Yes, those are the two I was thinking of.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, they popped into my head.
Those are the two. Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Wanted Dead or Alive, and then My Life. What is it?
It's My Life.
Yeah, that one. There's 4 fucking songs. And then he's got the duet with that chick that's actually pretty good. I was listening to it today.
And in all truth, if we dove into their catalog, because they did sell a shitload of albums, there are probably other good songs on.
Well, like if you give me 5 songs, you know, and you're rocking out at a live concert, you spread those out over, you know, an hour and a half or 2 hours, you know, so you sprinkle in a couple of mediocre songs in the middle, and then you hit one of those every quarter. You give me enough beers, I'm going to have a hell of a time. You know what I mean?
You don't drink beer anymore, so all you need is some music.
Well, so it would suck for me, but for most people, you'd be fine. I'd be sitting there with my fidgety spinner.
What's up, Brandon? How's the weather or fire out there, buddy?
Yeah, that looks rough, man.
Yeah, Bad Medicine is another song.
The copper is sick, man. I agree. Copper is sick. Already love the buzz. Nice. Yeah, Mike bought my Nimble T the other day. So I got the liner lock and the T. Sold them both already. I got the Sharp by Design Apex yesterday. Sold it today.
That was on the short you put up, was the Apex. That's how you ended it.
Yeah, well, because I was selling that. I mean, dude, I love the Mini Tempest. The Apex, like, it doesn't even compare to this. But if I was right-handed, I think that might change. But the ergos just sucked. I mean, for me, you know.
Yeah, and you know what you like, so that's the way to do it. I mean,
you got me a little bit there, Steve. I was like, oh shit, I got another broken one. I haven't had any broken ones yet. It's just a tip.
It's just Murphy's Law. You run into people like you. There are going to be people out there that are very particular.
Well, that's why my customer service outlook is to just take care of it, because I'm that guy. Like, I know how it is, so I'm not going to turn around and be a dick, you know.
That was a great video, Brandon. I watched it this morning.
Flipper Rask is the only one I'd actually use. Yep, that's how I felt till I sold it. Way overrated. See, Living on a Prayer. Okay, so now we're getting to that part. Just got a second Rask. You mean like a 5th Rask? You've had like 5. I guess you've only kept 2. Shot through the heart.
Yeah, Scotchy Things has some awesome knives.
Andy's in U571. Is he? Nice. I bet he's the most successful musician ever.
Not.
Dude, what about Paul McCartney?
Robert Plant. Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews is huge. Bruce Springsteen's fucking huge. He sold his whole my dad said he sold his whole catalog or whatever for $300 million. You got the Stones. I mean, and then you're not even counting like rap.
Those guys
fucking, some of those rappers make, like Jay-Z, Kanye, some of those guys are fucking like, I don't know what you mean by successful. We talking about money? We talking about popularity?
Post Malone outsold Michael Jackson. He's not outsold, but he stayed on the chart for more weeks than Michael Jackson's Thriller. Yeah, and I don't know if you've ever looked at Post Malone. It was somebody I was never into, but now I've fallen down the YouTube rabbit hole. He did that Nirvana tribute where he plays.
Malone? I've heard his name a lot, but I don't
go down the rabbit hole. Go to YouTube, Post Malone sometime.
I'm just not into music. I got too many fucking hobbies already. I gotta chill.
Elvis.
Just saw the first Stout on Knife Swap. Copper CF 300. I saw one. I saw one yesterday, and Colin sent it to me. He's like, first one, and I went over there and I left a comment and I said, "Damn, wish I had the funds. Good luck with your sale." It was great. I hope they sell. Hope they sell for 300. That's cool with me. I just don't want them to sell for like 200, you know?
No, you want to justify what you've done, and I think you will. I mean, I've seen posts everywhere. I mean,
nah, they should go for like 800. I'm just kidding. I feel weird about that. That's awesome, Alice. I hope it was a blast. She was giving you shit earlier, John, for not coming.
tell her I'm sorry.
How
sorry,
far is
Alice.
that?
GP had to work, and I was doing stuff around the house.
See, CJ, here's the thing. In the 90s, he was gay, but that's because that's what we thought was gay in the 90s. You know? But he knew. Bon Jovi knew, man. Now, his shit's cool. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. It's kind of like me. I was gay in the 90s, too. So, what are you going to do? John was definitely gay in the 90s. You could tell. Just look at him. Look at that face.
I looked a lot like I do now, except just younger.
I'm just kidding. You were never into Pearl Jam? Dude, okay. So, no. Never into Pearl Jam.
I still am.
And what's that other band fucking people love? And I want to just...
Soundgarden?
I just want to, like, eat your fucking soul. I saw Prey last night, so I'm going to make references to ripping spines out and shit. No, it was
Alice in Chains.
No, Coldplay.
They're totally different than Pearl Jam. Those are two sides of a record.
I know, but they remind me of that because there's like these fucking followings for them, and I just don't get the Coldplay thing.
I don't get the Coldplay thing as much. The Pearl Jam thing, they rock. Pearl Jam is good. They were great. I saw them with Alice in Chains at the Boulder Theater in, I want to say 1991, and they were just awesome back then. Their amps just were shitty.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Pearl Jam. I just never got into it. Like I said, never really been a big music guy. Like, I grew up, my dad played a lot of classic rock, so we listened to that shit, and then the Beatles and shit like that.
Go, Jake.
And then when I got into like, teenage years, listening to like alternative kind of music, like alternative rock, like Third Eye Blind and like shit like that.
Blink 182?
A little bit. I kind of thought they were corny. I really liked Rage Against the Machine.
Awesome.
But then there was like when I was a little bit younger, it was like, what was that one band? Smash Mouth. Walking on the Sun. When I was like 10, I fucking loved that.
Before he sold out the track,
so
which
pissed.
I would have done too.
When that album came out, I was so pissed because we were in St. Augustine on vacation, and we went into a record store or whatever, CD store or whatever, and we both got a copy of it, the Walking on the Sun album, and my brother got the uncensored one, and somehow I got stuck with the censored one. I was so fucking pissed. I was literally 10, but I was so angry because they're just like bleeping shit out. It was so annoying. And like my parents didn't do it on purpose. I just grabbed the wrong one. But yeah, Sugar Ray. I was all up into Sugar. I loved Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray was suave. He had it going on. And I'll tell you, I guess Jamiroquai was before your time.
Yeah, dude. Jamiroquai was cool. I remember
I thought Jamiroquai was real cool.
2 turntables and a microphone. Where it's at. Yeah, I used to love that guy. Just that one song. It's the only one I knew. And then when I was in 3rd grade, I rocked out to Casey and JoJo. I went to a fucking concert, and I remember I sang I sang All My Life to this chick over the phone in 3rd grade. She was a 4th grader. That's right. I was fucking balling out with the ladies in 3rd grade. And then I had my Mace shirt, so I would wear, I lived in Florida, so I would wear a white button-down short-sleeve shirt with the buttons open. Like, I would roll around looking like Mace, rocking out to Usher. I was a pimp, man. I was a pimp in 3rd grade. But, yeah, that's like when I was really young. And then, like alternative rock, Third Eye Blind, that kind of shit.
Have a great night.
When I got a little older. And then in high school, I smoked a lot of weed and shit, so we were listening to like Dispatch and Oasis and like fucking I can't remember all the sort of indie bands that we listened to. I went to Boston for a Dispatch concert that was pretty fucking cool, even though I like passed out in the middle of it. I was like seeing purple shit, fucking passed out because we stayed up like all night driving there. But that's really it. Like, and then I kind of just lost touch with music. Just don't really care.
Yeah, I did the whole high school music thing when bands would come around to Huntsville, like Styx and Van Halen, and
What up,
concerts like
BT?
that. And then when I got into the Grateful Dead's when I really took the music plunge. And then Widespread Panic was in college when I was in college. So I knew those guys from Athens and would see them play at our fraternity house. Same with Dave Matthews Band. They played at a fraternity house right down the street from us. They were coming up when we were in school. So I always got into that jam band music.
Thanks, BT. I appreciate that, man. And I hope you guys are safe out there. Thrasher's fighting fires, man. He's a badass.
Yep, he was flying helicopters today.
Yeah, he was talking about that yesterday. You know what I love about Thrasher? He's your man's man, badass to the bone, but doesn't fucking act like it at all.
He doesn't have to tell the
story.
story.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know he was that badass.
G-ball.
That's how badass he is. You don't even know how badass he is.
He plays that shit down. He doesn't have to wear it on his sleeve. He plays that badassness down.
I actually would say Rod Stewart might be, since he has played and had the biggest concert in history. Rod Stewart. I know the name, but I don't really know. I don't know. What about like Billy Joel? I mean, Billy Joel's fucking huge. Elton John's, but there's a lot of. It really depends on the like.
What your jam is.
Yeah, because like it's the same thing with sports. You could say Michael Jordan, or you could say Tiger Woods. You could say Andretti. You could say Mike Tyson. You could say what's that guy's name? Jeff Gordon. Like there's just a lot of. It just depends on what you're into. If you're a hillbilly, it's Jeff Gordon. You know.
Rainbow Warrior.
See, I don't even know what that means.
What was with that shit? That was what his tag was. Jeff Gordon, Rainbow Warrior.
I didn't know that.
That was on every race that
he was gay?
Oh, I don't know that. That's just the name of his team was Jeff Gordon, the Rainbow Warrior.
Maybe he was like pre-LGBTQ.
Maybe he was ahead of his time.
I said that wrong. I didn't mean to say it wrong. I just don't actually know all the LG. Wait, what is it?
Candlebox had that one good song.
LBGTQ. And now there's some other letters.
I'll tell you who else had good songs was Skid Row. Sebastian Bach.
Thanks,
He's lead singer for Skid Row.
I know that name too, yeah. I just don't, like I said, I don't know much. We should get Ionin on here to talk about it. He's a music guy, apparently. He had a good live today. I was listening to it on my drive. And
yeah, I was listening to it on the drive. I wasn't able to text because my little car holder thing broke off, and my other one came back in today.
I just hold my phone in my hand, and then I hold it up to the. Luckily, I have a truck, so I think it makes it harder for people to like see in and see me doing that. But like, I hold the phone up next to the wheel, like at windshield level, so that I'm always looking at the road, and then I just kind of look over. And if I type, I type shit wrong all the time. I have to like, because I'm constantly, checking the road because I'm trying to be smart. Fuck me, I'm making old man talk like the old days. Yep, the old days, man. Back in my day, we had Pearl Jam. That'll happen.
Pearl Jam's still killing it. They were in Rome last week, and their videos I was watching today on YouTube from that show, and it's just they sound just as good, gray-headed and just rocking their asses off.
I'm all for Metallica since they BT gotta spell since SINCE since.
Jay Friedman, that's awesome. I did 69 in about 4 years during college.
Everybody uses talk to text now. I fucking hate it. I saw someone got the next JK pre-order with a $2,400 spec. Yeah, Steve, I think was that you who brought that up yeah, I was watching your video when I was walking my kid last night to get her to go to sleep. And
Juggling
you were
Ninja, that's
saying
all
somebody
epic.
spec'd one out for 2,400. So I went and looked it up. He's got a single scale. So you could buy just this scale, like not the inlay, the whole scale. Pretend it's a frame lock. You know what I mean? Let's just grab this. You could buy this front show scale for $400 in Zircutai. Then, if you want to, you could buy this side for $400. That's $800 just for two scales. You still haven't bought a knife. And then I saw he was selling inlays, so you could buy an inlay, which I don't know if it goes. No, it goes. It's just an inlay, and those are like $400, $430 or something. And there's a picture of pivot collars right next to it, but then down below it says pivot collars not included, will be sold separately later. And
that's
I'm
crazy
like,
Hinder shit.
Jesus. And then you're going to spend $400 on those. And then you got to buy the fucking knife for $500 or whatever. I mean, it is insane how expensive those are. But I mean, clearly he's selling them. So, you know, you got to give him some credit. And he seems like a good dude. Like I randomly went on Facebook yesterday, and I don't hang out in his group or anything, but there was all this shit going on my feed. And apparently some guy in the group bought a knife off some other guy in the group. And it was like, somehow it was like a $3,500 knife. I don't know how that happens. The guy has production knives. Like, unless he makes customs I didn't know about, but whatever. And apparently the knife got stolen in transit. So, like, I think the guy got the box and it's like fucked up. I don't know the whole story, so I'm just paraphrasing. You guys can go find out, so don't quote me on this. But so then the one guy's like, well, dude, I paid you $3,500. I didn't get the knife. And the other guy's like, well, I put insurance on it, so let's wait until they investigate, figure everything out, and we see what happens with the insurance. And then the other guy's like, well, I didn't get the knife. I paid you $3,500. Give me my $3,500 back. And the other guy's like, well, let's wait for the insurance. Like, let's see what happens, right? Which I totally get both sides, you know. And then the one guy's like, you're not going to give my money back? Fine. I'm going to put you on blast. And he like posts all this shit. And there's like 800 fucking comments. They both posted. Like, it was all this shit. And Felix, he's the guy who runs Something Obscene. He posts and he's like, listen, he's like, you guys are cool. I'll give you the $3,500. And if the other guy gets the insurance claim, he can give me the money back. Okay, cool. Shut the fuck up. Stop posting shit in my group. Like, whatever. So, like, he's a cool dude. Like,
that's strong.
Yeah, it's fucking strong.
And he's got nice toys, too, if you look at his Instagram.
Well, yeah, I think that's why I'm a little, like, I think I'm more jealous than I am, like, actually, like, I don't know. Like, I do think they're
a lot
overpriced.
of money on each one of his knives. He's built
I think they're overpriced, but at the same time, it's you got to be a little jealous. And you're like, dude's got like this fucking like $80,000 truck wrapped in fucking Something Obscene shit. He's got like a 4-wheeler. Like the day the pre-order goes up, he posts this thing about getting new rims, and it's like
both of the guys that I know that got in on that pre-order, and one of them got 2 knives, 2 local dudes here. Both admit that the knives are overpriced, and he's making good money, and he should, because he's built up.
They're $500 exclusives. No, I get that. I totally get that. Like, see, that's the thing. I was about to say, if I could sell them for $500, why wouldn't I? Right? But I wouldn't. Like, if I'm paying X, I'm just not going to charge. I'm not going to charge triple X. You know what I mean? Like. So there's a limit to that for me personally. Like, no matter how popular you get, I just think taking a 300% margin is like, you know, but who knows? Whatever. I don't want to get into that. But anyway, my point was he seems like a good dude. He does like charity raffles all the time. So he's not just like taking money and piling it in. Like, he's also giving it back. He's giving it back, and he's built a really cool community around it. So, you know, props to the guy. I mostly just am like giving them shit, basically. Black Keys kick ass. Black Eye Peas?
The Black Keys.
I don't know who that is. I have a Pearl Jam tattoo. You would, dude. You would have a Pearl Jam tattoo.
You missed it. I forget if
that?
it was Jay Friedman, but Eddie Vedder fell on somebody's head in 91 or 92.
Lefty, did you see the Topo bronze pocket clip I put on my Stout? No, Topo bronze? Where can I see this? Fuck. See, this is where now. Are you the knife nut on Instagram too? Because some guys have two names, and like I know both of you, but like I don't know your IG, and you know what I mean. I just try knife nut. Let me try this one. Nope, that's not it. Shit. Dude, send me your Instagram, or where did you post it? Sorry. I would like to see it. Watch, he's going to be like, I'm Shitstain EDC on Instagram. It's like, fuck. Why do you have different names? Can't keep up.
That's why I changed my name in YouTube.
I just feel bad because, like, I do know people, but sometimes it seems like I don't know who they are because I don't know both their tags, you know? So I guess I don't, but, like, I do. Anyway, you guys get my point. I'm an asshole is what I'm saying. Y'all have a great night, Lefty. The boyfriend loves. Awesome. That's great, Alice. I'm glad. And I'm glad you had a good day at the meetup.
And I hate that I missed it.
Yes. Yes. Your wedding song is All My Life. Yes. All my life. I pray for someone like you. Dude, sang the whole thing straight to her over the phone.
Don't quit your day job.
Over the phone, though, like a boss.
So how'd that work out for you?
I played the song and shit. Dude, come on. You know it worked out. Next time I went over to her house, she was playing because we were in fourth. I was in third grade. She was in fourth grade. She started playing this toll booth game. She had like a wiffle ball bat, and she would put it down. She'd be like, "You gotta pay the toll," and then I had to like kiss her, and then she would lift it up. So I got some kisses. Hung out in the pool because we all had pools because it was Florida. Fucking miss Florida, man. Dispatch, fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, Dispatch was the shit, man. The General?
Oh, wow, Miss Freak Show. I hope everybody's okay.
Where were you living in Florida? I lived all over. I lived in Palm Harbor area. Went to Cypress Woods Elementary. I always told people I went to Cypress Hill Elementary. It was Cypress Woods. Wrong about that. My brother went to like Tarpon Springs Middle School or something. But we were only there for 2 years, which sucks. Sorry, what happened?
Oh, Miss Freak Show witnessed a wreck, and they have a dash cam, so they got sidetracked. She's just back in the chat now.
Hope you guys are okay. It's always scary. Love my mini Tempest, but I've been waiting on the Apex. Fortunately, I got a nab one from a dealer. Missed that pre-order. Can't get them all. Yeah. So I wasn't that excited about the Apex. Like I was when I first pre-ordered it. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, those aluminum inlays look like shit. You know, whatever. And I don't know. It just kind of like, I was like, I don't know if it'll be any good. And then I got it, and it actually, like, the inlays look way better in person than picture. They're like a darker blue than the pictures look brighter. But I don't know. So I got it, and then it just didn't work well left-handed. You have to really, like, adjust to flick it left-handed. And I wish I'd gotten a front flipper, not a flipper. The Tanto is dope. It's got a compound grind. I think it's a hollow. And the ergos weren't that comfortable for my hand personally. And I didn't like how the clip was off to the side. There's just a lot of things. I think the Mini Tempest is hands down a better knife. But I think a lot of people will like it. But I think those people probably, they probably like it because it's a sharp by design and it's cool as shit, I don't know. Not for me.
Have you
But it's
played with
cool.
the Vision R yet?
Yeah, I bought one at Blade Show.
You didn't like it?
And the detent was so light, and I really didn't like I'd prefer the Demco Shark Lock because that thing is pokey as shit. The lock. Just, again, it's not something I would keep. Like, it's not something I would carry because it just got old real fast. But it's cool.
That clip
Nothing wrong with
works
it.
so good.
The what?
The clip is, to me, just amazing.
Yeah, once I figured the clip out, you got to kind of like tuck it and turn it.
Just put it in the back of your pocket, like right against where you'd want it.
It turns right in. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, definitely a cool knife. Just, I don't know, not something I would pick up, be like, oh, I want to carry this,
Wasn't a keeper.
Yeah, it's kind of like this thing, kind of novelty-ish, like this. I got this mag blade thing. Did I show this the other day?
I haven't seen it.
So it's like this Tanto with stupid thick stock. I'll give this away at some point. I think it's M390, but the handles are magnetic. So
they just stick together open and stick together closed?
Yep. And that's your lock.
Pretty slick, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's not horrible. It's just not. I think the biggest problem with it is the blade is just not useful. Like it's a freaking tank. Pry bar. Good word for it. It's a flat grind. It's pretty low. I mean, it's got to be like 40 thousandths, maybe more behind the end. It's fucking stupid thick. And I tried it on a shipping label. It didn't really, do much there, but it's kind of cool. It's off center. I also got the new
pivot.
What?
Does it have a traditional pivot?
Yeah, but it's weird. You take one side has a bearing under the pivot screw, a bearing, and then a washer against the scale under the screw. The other side doesn't, and then there's like normal bearings inside. Weird. All steel. They're all steel, by the way, which is weird. Like the bearings. I tried swapping them out and shit, and it didn't work. But why? It's just weird that there's a bearing under the pivot screw. But that must have something to do with how, because it's not just. Oh, I get it now, idiot. Because this scale isn't moving, right? Like this scale moves up with the blade,
and then it stops,
and then it keeps going. So that's why this one in the back, this one has a bearing to, I guess, help this action. You know what I mean? To help this.
Right.
Where this one is stationary, basically. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it doesn't need that bearing. But that's probably also why it's off center. Maybe. But it's kind of cool. Like, I could see somebody enjoying it. You kind of can treat it like a ballad song, really. It's just not going to free flow like a ballad song, but you could, spin
one
it
hand,
around
open
and flick it. You can one-hand it easy. I have one on pre-order that looks cool. It's I'll pull it up. Sorry, it's a Kickstarter. Which reminds me, guys, the Kalem Blades Kalem Blade Designs Ari pre-order is up right now. In case anybody wants to pick one of those up. It's a badass knife. It's a big knife, but if that doesn't stop you, it's a badass knife. Oval Moon, it's called. Here, I'll show you. I pre-ordered this on Kickstarter because I handled it at Blade Show. I wanted to buy it, but they didn't have any left that I would want.
Oh, that's a little thing.
Yeah, it's the same concept, but it's like a Warney. It's got a thinner blade. It's a smaller knife.
Which makes sense on a smaller knife.
I love this novel magnetic lock, even though now there's two knives out there with it. Play this for you. It's not playing. Oh, it's really loud. Sorry. Literally identical, right?
Well, I mean, to me, it looks a lot more slick and it looks better built.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know why they don't put clips on them.
I wouldn't want to process a lot of cardboard with it after watching that cut.
It's literally the same concept, though. They
But
must
it's got
have
that
used the
step
same.
blade. What do you call that when it's got those horizontal lines in it, like those American Blade Works and the
The
Norseman's?
milling. I don't know what you call it, but it's milled bacon.
Was that a expensive knife or mid-range knife or?
I think it was like $200, 150. I think this one's the same. I think they're somehow related. Like maybe those guys were gonna work together and then they didn't, because it's literally the same fucking
two magnets. Yeah, it looks like even the same positioning of the two magnets around the blade.
I bet you there's like bearings under there and shit. 179 it looks like. It's an aluminum handle. I got the one for oh shit, I didn't even know there was a titanium one. Fuck. Well, what did I get? Damn it. I probably got the can I sign in with Apple, please? God damn it. I don't know my Apple ID. How are you supposed to know your Apple ID? It's kind of shit you're supposed to remember.
Mine's so long. Oh, I keep an app called 1Password. If I didn't have that app, I'd be screwed.
I remember most passwords. I just don't want to. I have it on my phone. I'll look it up, but I'm guessing I got the aluminum one that's Cerakoted. Which who cares? Aluminum's fine. But I didn't know there was titanium. Aluminum would be lighter probably, which is probably better for that. This is titanium and 20 CV. I bet you it's $200 daily carry co. It was a hilarious experience getting that thing. I ended up telling him basically to fuck off, and then he sent it to me. So I don't know what happened. $199.
For the one, the little one, or the one you got there?
The one I got here. So it's basically the same. $199. I think there's a bunch of discount codes out there. Other channels have. So he said something about it being $500. Most machinists turn me away. Some would quote ridiculous prices to even machine this beautiful knife. Some machinists saying each knife would take hours of labor and costing well over $500 to even get the product machined. Which means what he's saying is he tried to have it made in the U.S. and he ended up having it made in China. Right?
Yep. And he's going to maximize his profit.
There's nothing here about where it's made. And I asked him where it was made. He wouldn't answer me. Yeah, it was weird. After Blade Show, he hit me up on Instagram, whoever it is, and was like, hey, came across your channel, really like your whatever. Would you want to check out our products? Just let us know what you want to check out or whatever. And I'm like, okay, yeah, just so you know, I do like honest reviews, whatever. I'm not going to just say it's good because you give me one or whatever. And they're like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'll check out the knife and your toothpick or whatever. And like a couple of weeks go by, nothing. And I'm like, hey, just figured I'd follow up on it. Right. Because at this point, I'm kind of like interested because you fucking reached out. And like, oh, sorry, we'll get it shipped out. It's in process or something. Another 2 weeks go by, or like a month. Who knows? This like literally started right after Blade Show. And I'm like, hey, dude, just following up again. Like, whatever, it's in my DMs. Or every time I saw somebody post a video, I was like, oh, yeah, that knife. And then I'd like go check on it. Because I think Big Red had one. Knife Modders had one. OCD for EDC had one. A bunch of people got one from this guy. And So this goes on for months. It was fucking weird, dude. And like at one point I asked, like, is this made in the US? Can you tell me anything? Like, you're sending me this. Like, I have a couple questions, and just didn't answer the questions, just would like kind of brush it up. Or what usually happened was my message would just be seen and ignored. You know what I mean? Which
No,
bugs
that's
the living.
frustrating. That pisses me off.
Dude, it bugs the living fuck out of me. Do you guys know on Instagram there's an unread fucking option? So if you check like what people say is, oh, I check a DM and then I get distracted and then I forget about it and then I don't know to go back to check it and answer you. That's bullshit. Because all you got to do is back out, slide over and hit unread and it'll fucking mark it unread and then you can go back to it when you have time. That's what I do.
Absolutely.
Like, you will not find a single fucking person that tells you I don't answer them on Instagram or wherever. I answer every fucking message I get. And all you got to do is mark it unread if you get busy. Anyway, that happened. And then finally, I was like, okay. I'm like, just fucking forget it. I didn't say fucking, but I'm like, just forget it. Clearly, like, you changed your mind. Just fucking tell me you changed your mind. Like, you watched one of my videos shitting on something and you didn't want to send it to me. That's fine. Like, I don't care. That's your prerogative. It's your product. But just fucking tell me so I can move on. Because you offered to send me shit and now you're just like being weird. And then that gets seen, not answered. And then the thing shows up at my door. Like 2 weeks later, randomly, I still haven't even gotten a message back.
That is sketchy.
It's fucking weird, is what it is. It's fucking weird.
Come on, Tip.
So that's the story on that. You guys want some transparency? I don't know.
Have you talked to him since you've gotten it? Has he asked for
maybe I
feedback?
cared a little bit more than I should have. Like, but I kind of got interested, and then I kind of got like pissed because I'm like, well, he's sending it to all these other people. No problem. So, like, why is he just ghosting me randomly? And that's what pissed me off. And I was like, all right, just fuck off. And then it shows up. Like, what? So now I don't know how to feel. Like, like, I want to fucking hate on it. But, like, it's also kind of cool. Like, as a product, it's unique and interesting and different. It's not a great knife. But, like, if you're into, unique shit, it's kind of cool. I wish it had a clip.
Give an honest review of it, and then just give a honest why you were weirded out by the odd communication.
I already did all that. I basically told that story a lot shorter than that, though, and I did a disassembly. I think I did an unboxing, but it was
and you're wondering why it's off center.
And that's why I did a disassembly.
I'm kidding.
No, I mean, you shouldn't be. I fuck knives up all the time. But I did an unboxing, but it was with a bunch of other shit. And I was so surprised. It came out of the box and I was like, what? I was like, why did they send it? Like, what the fuck? It was so weird. Man. Anyway, that's that whole thing. Sorry. I told Brian Ado I'd pay him to change the flipper shape. He said, thanks, no thanks. The flipper on the Apex is really good. So I think he did change it, Jay. He there's more of a chamfer on that point. It's not pointy. Like, it felt really good on the Apex because I had an Evo that it fucking bugged me. But I would just get a front flipper if I got the Apex. Almost home. Mr. Freak Show about to get his stout. Sick. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Everybody who ordered one, you guys are awesome. Brian Winters told me he's doing a special sprint run on a handful of factors he's getting modded. Ooh, cool. Well, men, stay legend, and everyone else. Have a great evening. All right. Later, BT. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Love you, man. Even though you sent this 20 minutes ago. All right, I'm skipping ahead. My bad, guys. Holy shit. Can someone explain why, out of all my OTF autos, my girl decided to pick up my Microtech Hera and took it back to Philly?
She had to cut stuff.
Like, what do you mean back to Philly? Like, she's on vacation or she left you? Like, what? I need to know more, man. And does she know I think it's pretty illegal in Philly to have that OTF. Not that you should be getting stopped or anything, but did you pre-order a Grambo? I don't think he did, but I guess he could have.
What is this Grambo?
I didn't. You've probably seen them. Grambo knives. There's the Russ and the Aceto. They're pre-orders. They're Best Tech made. They've been on a few channels. I had them, and I have a pass around going on with them. I'll show you, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah, those. One kind of looks like a Pena front flipper, and the other one kind of looks like a what's that guy's name? I always do this. The VECP. Les George. So
yeah.
This is. Have you seen these?
No, but it looks nice.
Oh, come on, you've seen these. So this one kind of looks like a Pena to me.
Or a Monterey Bay.
Not that one. This one. Yeah, okay, the pincher. But it's a front flipper, so that's why I say Pena. I don't mean it like in a copy way. I just mean it looks a little bit like it. It says $3.90, but that's Australian. You can switch this to dollars, I think, and it's only $2.90 or something.
Yeah, I was not aware of that knife. It's good looking.
And then there's this one. He has two. And then there's this one.
That looks a little less Georgie.
That's what I was saying. But they're both unique. They're different. They're cool. Yeah, I like them. But anyway, I had the prototypes, and I sent them around. Did Knife Nut ever answer what his IG is? Because I probably got distracted now. Fuck.
Let me look.
Also, I mentioned earlier I have two aluminum stouts, black and stonewash. If anybody wants one, let me know in the comments or DM me. I don't know. I only have one of each here. We'll have more next week, but if anybody wants one, let me know and I'll get you one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I just sent an invoice through the website, and then you go to the website to pay, and you can use Sezzle. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use Sezzle.
Yeah, I'm in on the stonewash, but you don't have to do it till you get the other ones in. I'm in no rush.
That's where she lives.
Hey, did y'all hear?
Okay.
Did y'all see any of the reviews on the Max Ace Black Mirror?
I've seen like a bunch of thumbnails, but I haven't clicked on any.
Well, what happened is MC did one and said it was a great value, and then Jared did one the next day saying it was a great value. Then on Blade HQ, they only had the titanium left. They were out of stock all of a sudden, and Jared was like on one of his lives, I knew they'd go out of stock. Well, the next day, the titaniums are back in stock at $189.
How much were they?
$142. That's why MC and Jared were talking about what a great value it was. So I went to Max Ace's website. They were still $142, and I ordered one. But right now, Blade HQ, if you go to their website and you look at Black Mirror, it's out of stock because they did sell out at $189. And they raised that price arbitrarily after those two videos came out.
You really think that?
Yep. There's no other reason, Kevin. They said it was out of stock.
These look awesome, by the way. Look, they're using the aluminum shit, too. How funny is that?
Looks good.
That's the same shit that's on these. Not shit. It's really good. But it's funny that everybody's using it now. But the knife that I like is this one. I really want to get one of these. I told White Mountain.
Is that the one with just the one screw?
What?
Is that the one that just has the one screw on the show side and the pivot?
Oh, yeah. I guess I never noticed that. I just thought it looked clean, so I wanted to try it out. Looks like it would work left-handed. That's why I wanted to try it. Somebody posted about it today and talked about the construction of it being super clean. Yeah.
Because if you
It
look at the
makes
show
sense. I
side,
like it. I want one. And I also kind of want this, even though I didn't give the Mini Buster a great review. I think I just got a shitty one. I kind of want this one, but no way I'm buying both of those for $300.
my buddy's got that knife, and it just is not. I did not get the G whiz. I love the way that it's
The
centered.
Mini Buster?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably just like the one I had. You just got a bad one. Is this the copper? They have the copper too. It's hilarious. Yeah, it turns out that I thought QSP, I thought it was like their carbon fiber, but turns out it's a company. Obviously, QSP found it first, but that's about it. Now everybody has it. But that's good. It's good to see that it's getting more play.
and you can't search Black Mirror on the website. You've got to go to Google, and it pulls up the Blade HQ listing. It'll show that it's out of stock.
Isn't it this one right here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's out of stock in titanium. This thing's
How
hideous.
much was it?
Like, I don't understand.
189, and it was 142 4 days
Hey,
ago.
look at that. They do extra hardware. That's weird.
Max Ace makes good knives. I've got 3 of them, but I'm just saying that they jacked the price up after those 2 videos. If you go to Max Ace's website,
it's M390. That price makes perfect sense to me. I don't.
But it was 142 and 148. That's why MC and Jared were like, guys, this knife is a steal.
I don't know. That just seems like maybe it was a coincidence.
A coincidence that they priced it wrong? Go to Max Ace's site and look at it. It's the first knife you see. It's 142 and 148 if you get the carbon fiber.
Well, it's kind of stupid of Max Ace to price it lower than Blade HQ.
But Blade HQ raised their price. That's what I'm telling you. Max Ace has it at what it's suggested to be sold at. So does everybody else.
I guess it's not maxace.com, huh? There we go.
No, Max Ace knives.
Yeah, I never got into Max Ace. I definitely thought the button lock was cool, but it was just too damn big.
I love that button lock. The Babylon.
Yeah. I want to try the 2.0. Yeah, 142 to 148. Is there a liner lock version?
Nope. Those are the 3 versions. Blade HQ had all 3. They sold out of the carbon fiber at 148. Then they allegedly sold out of the full titanium, and one day later it was back up for about a day at 190.
I don't know. That seems a little. Said not everyone's using. Yeah, they are. Yeah, whatever. We did it first, baby. And we're not doing it again, so it doesn't matter. I mean, at least we don't have like another thing planned. Something happened to Stasa? Oh, same thing. I was like, Jesus. Ah, you scared me, man. I just thought something happened to Stasa. I refused to buy from Blade HQ. They screwed me twice on express shipping and refused to refund me both times on the shipping I paid for. They were both a week late. Yeah,
well, here's the scam there, too. You'll put in your order, and they won't ship it for 2 freaking days. It'll just sit there. So even if you do get express shipping and you order on a Monday, you still might not get it that week.
No, G-Ball. Sorry, I've answered this like 5 times in the last 2 days. We can't do scales because QSP says they're hand fit. So they wouldn't make us extra scales. But Carbodize is going to be selling custom scales. So you can just have him make whatever you want. Now, I don't think he'll have that copper ship, but he might be able to order it, honestly, because that company, I forget the name of the company that makes this stuff, but you can just go to them and buy it. Obviously, you can see everybody using it now. So you could have him buy it and make the scales. That'd be kind of weird, but just because of the price, I would just try to find one on the secondary or something, and maybe then sell yours or swap the scales and sell them. I don't know, something like that. But no, we're not going to just sell the copper scales because they wouldn't make them for us.
That's awesome, Oliver. You must have used Lefty's discount code.
Yeah, apparently we sent extra backspacers to at least 2 people now. Hold on. I've had at least 2 people tell me we sent them an extra backspacer, and I don't know how that happened because I specifically started searching for people by name, so we shipped everything together because people use different email addresses for like the pre-order and then the backspacer order later. I thought I got all that dialed in, but I mean, at least you got an extra one. You didn't get shorted. You know what I mean? I had one guy hit me up today. He thought he didn't get the backspacer. And I was like, could you just double check? Like, because we put them in the box, we put them in the pouch. We may have put one just like, if I forgot to put it in, then I just dropped it in the package. And he responded, he's like, I found it in the trash can at the bottom of the mailer. And I was like, thank God. Well, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but like, I would hate to have shorted somebody, you know?
Hey, Darnell.
2 left. They def jack the price out. Okay. I guess I just try to see the good in people. That's fucked up if they did that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of indisputable that they jumped on that buzz because they are plugged into the social voice.
How long is M-Tech going to take?
I think they're talking about production times.
M-Tech?
I don't think they mean M-Tech. I think they're talking about U.S. manufacturing.
Oh, you mean M3. M3 Tactical. You mean for the premium growler? Is that what he's talking about? The prototypes are in the works. We paid for the extra material, so they ordered the camo carbon, and they're working on the prototype. So I'm guessing it'll still be a couple months before
yeah,
we
Jake
get
Freeman, I think the Sezzle thing on Knife Center depends on how much you're spending. I don't think they let you spend it under X.
What is he? Okay, that's what you're talking about. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, probably another month or 2 is my guess. I think they started, the project in August for us. We paid them. I forgot about that. We paid them a good chunk. It was like, I think we've sent them about $4,000 at this point, just for prototypes. So, hope that all works out. Keep buying stouts so we can keep fucking trying to use a US OEM. Should be called Balls HQ. I have the Max Ace Black Mirror from White Mountain on the way. $127. Now that's a fucking deal, dude.
That's using your code.
I mean, it might not be my code. It's somebody's code, but yeah, yeah.
I thought it was a deal at 142.
Just buy one, dude.
I did.
I got aluminum if you want to buy an aluminum one. Darnell, what up? How you guys feel about Knife Center? Kind of feel the same way as Blade HQ. They do the same shit. They go to shows and they send their people around incognito to buy customs, and then they put them on their website for 3 times the price. Like, they're all fucked up. I like them and their points thing. Yeah, like surface level, their website and shit is fine.
Their points thing is hard to figure out. I've never been able to claim my Knife Center points, and I probably got God knows how many.
Yeah, Oliver, I got the EMP liner lock too with the aluminum scales. So yeah, he did the same thing. I remember because we got our prototype, or we ordered our prototypes or something, and I was talking to him, and then he showed me the prototypes he ordered of the liner locks, and he used the aluminum and the copper too, because that's when QSP was trying to promote that shit. So we both used them on knives. The only thing with Knife Center is Sezzle on-off thing bugs me. Knife Center does that? You sure? You thinking of Knife Joy? I don't even think Knife Center has Sezzle. I think you're thinking of Knife Joy.
And Knife Works.
Josh Worth. Shit happens. I also saw Microtech Anax listed for $650 from a retailer a couple of days ago. Yeesh. And he says Mech Force. The fuck is Mech Force? Jay Friedman, you're all over the place tonight, man. You talking about M3 Tactical again? Or am I just too far behind?
You're pretty far behind.
I'm like 3 minutes back. Carried the stout today. It's so damn good. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Man, it has lit up Instagram, at least my feed. Cue ball.
Yeah, baby. Flip that shit. Yeah, dude, we're trying, man. We didn't even have that option when we started the stout. We didn't know M3 existed. We looked around, but never got anywhere close. And then M3 kind of, I reviewed one of their knives, and I talked to the guy there and was asking questions, and then kind of just went down that path. So we'll see. But they're gonna be like, at least $400 probably. So, it'll still be cheaper than a J Cape, probably.
And probably a better knife.
Yo, what up, Cue Ball? What's up? Yep, always behind. Stout is fire. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. You the man. He bought 2. It's my kind of guy right there. He bought 2 of them.
Doubling up.
Just opened my stout. Drop shutty right out of the box. I got a Colin Hank. Nice, dude. Yeah, we ran out of Hanks. So the way we did it was the first 100 orders got Hanks, right? But we actually bought or had 150 Hanks. So once we got through the first 100, then we started just sprinkling them in. And for the most part, if I recognized somebody, I was like, "You get in my face, motherfucker." But we ran out. Like we ran out of my Hanks because I kept fucking every name I saw. It was amazing how many of your names I recognized packing those orders, dude. It was fucking awesome. And we actually ran out of my Hanks because I was over there like, "Oh, I'm putting this in there." Every name I was like, "I'm putting this in there." So we ran out of them. So I had to start giving you guys Colin Hanks instead. And then we ran out of those and we didn't have any. So that part was fun. So some of you probably got one, even if you were past 100. Well, I know you did. At least 50 of you.
Q-Ball got a set with his 2.
Oh, he did? Yeah, okay. Then I gave him 2. Yeah, I was feeling generous with some people. I was writing hand notes for a couple people. I think I wrote Q-Ball a note and I wrote Stabby a note. I don't know who else I only wrote a few. I just got excited.
Speaking of Stabby, have you guys heard of Vero yet? That social network that's like Instagram but better for photographers, and it doesn't have any ads.
Vero, like the knife brand?
Vero.co, or you can download the app. Stabby joined, and I started following her. I urge you guys to check out Vero. You'll start seeing people.
Are you saying V as in boy or V as in Victor?
Victor.
So it is like the knife company.co.
Yep. Ver.co. Yep. And there's an app you can download.
Now on desktop. Oh, I have to download this shit.
I mean, if you want to use it like Instagram.
Nah, I'm not going to do that. That's like that Clubhouse shit, man.
No, it's not. It's pictures.
It's just too. No, my point is there's just too many fucking apps. So like, I'm not even like a lot of people are going over to fucking TikTok. Like, fuck that. I'm not
look at the quality of these knife pictures. Whoops.
Yeah, but see, I suck at taking pictures, so I don't want to promote that.
Sure you do. Devo wants a page at least. Knife Joys is on here. You need to get a Devo presence.
Maybe if Maybe if I make it a full-time thing, I'll do that. But I can't even keep up with the shit I already do. You guys did a good job. Love the size. I'd tell you if it sucked. It doesn't. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Long live the king. Oh, man. Did they crown somebody? Charles, I guess.
Harry.
I didn't get a Hank, mofo. Well, then I ran out. Your order must have been later. I don't know. I tried, man. We only had 150. I got sprinkled with a Colin Hank. There you go.
Yeah, Todd Card. TikTok will steal all of your information.
So we had 150 orders, but we sold 450 knives. So not everybody could get one. And I was trigger happy early on. Once we got past the 100, I got trigger happy. And anytime I recognize somebody, I just threw in a Hank. So sorry, Ian. And then fucking Stevie was all excited, asking for a Colin Hank. And I gave him one. Oh, fuck. What happened?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can see your lightning cable icon.
That was weird. Maybe it shut the thing off. Stevie asked for a Colin Hank and shit. He was like one of the first orders. So I just, anybody who like asked for one, I put a note in the order that's what they wanted. Like Mateo wanted my face or something. And he got the Colin Hank and he fucking cut into it, unboxing the package. I tried to cover the Hank with the coaster. So if you stabbed into it, you were more likely to hit the coaster, but I guess I didn't do a good enough job. Can't fucking win. I got Colin, but I was happy I got a Hank, dude, and the Devo towel is fire. Yeah, dude, like the Hank is cool, but the towel is the shit, man. Those towels are awesome. They're fucking huge, too. That was exactly what I wanted. I got the idea from Ben at Jack Wolf. Because after Blade Show last year, I had a couple of his microfibers I brought home, and I literally still use them. They're like nice and big, and they're really good microfibers. So that's what I wanted. And we ended up finding these fucking 12 by 12 microfibers. They work so well. I clean my glasses with them all the time. They're kind of pricey for microfibers, but like, fuck it. You got to have one with your knife, right?
Yeah, the ones in the backpacks were sweet. I'm sure the ones in the Stout were badass too.
Kev, since you saw YouTube, you're connected. Oh, they were the same ones at Blade Show, Jamont. Oh wait, I don't know. You were kind of like a ghost at Blade Show. Saw you for like 5 seconds.
I was at your booth like 3 or 4 times.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, if you saw the microfiber, then
yeah.
Since you saw YouTube, you're connected to us all, so it makes everything that much better, and why we support Liberty. Thank you, man. I appreciate that very much. Just got my Void Tanto, and it's. You mean the Apex, or you got a? They didn't do it. Yeah, I think that's what you mean. Way too thick of blade stock and way too thick behind the edge. If I keep it, gotta get a regrind. Maybe you are. Are you talking about the Apex or actually the Void? I didn't know he did a Tanto. I thought it was really well done. It's a hollow grind, isn't it? But I mean, you guys know I'm not the cutting expert, but I thought it was relatively thin. Seemed fine. Plus, is that really going to be like a user? I don't know. I guess for some people, but with the hole and everything, I wouldn't expect it to be. Did you guys see EDC for Fun Baton the Stout today?
No, I missed that.
I'll show you it. I think. Let me pull it up on YouTube. See if I can pull it up. Library.
What's up, Kyle?
So here is the video. Yep, I can show it. Dude, I was holding my breath the whole time.
That's badass.
He beat the shit out of it.
He's using his shit.
Look at that. I'm assuming it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's still cutting. That's badass.
Beating the shit out of it. Like, he did it right, though. He didn't do it the way I did with that riffle. I was just smacking the hole.
Yeah, hitting the spine on that
He
little
was
thin
supposed to
piece of
hit it up
metal.
here, yeah. Don't use tic-tac-toe talk. Yeah, I don't either. I about shit I got a Hank, period. Issuing Stitches does a phenomenal job, and he's a PA boy, too. Yeah. Yeah, dude, he hooked it up, man. He did all the stitching for free on those, basically, which was amazing. So big shout out to Issuing Stitches. I'm buying up all the Devo Knives pages on social media. Kevin, I'll trade the rights to them for a Stout. King Charles. Is anyone else still waiting? Waiting for what? A
Waiting
Stout?
for the world to change.
I think he's talking about the Stout. Yeah, there's still some out there, man. We shipped them out. They got picked up Tuesday. So depending on where you live, and we sent them first class, most of them, unless you paid for priority. So I would venture to guess there's going to still be a few that need to get delivered next week. Plus, USPS sent some of them to like Hawaii when they were going to Utah and like Ohio when they were going to Georgia. So I'm sure there's still a few out there, but hit me up if there's like an issue with it, the shipping anyway. And a bunch of people got them today too, so I'm sure Monday it'll come in. He got his today. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, the reception has been overwhelmingly positive. You know, we've had those few like issues, but they've all been like issues. You know what I mean? They haven't been like, I hate this part of the knife. I hate that. Like, it's been like, you know, somehow the tip snapped off in transit or we fucking missed it. Shit we can just replace, you know? Been out of touch. Only heard about the Queen dying last night. That's when I heard about it. I thought it happened yesterday. King Chuck. Oh, yeah, Kev. Love the Dead Nuts patches. Thanks. Yep. Those will be up next week. Dead Nuts. I got one in the giveaway tonight. The giveaway tonight is I have a bunch of stickers. I have KPL Original. And then I have a Revo giveaway tonight. So let me just get in here. So all the stickers, trying to find the patch. Here's the patch. So I got the Dead Nuts patch and sticker. And then I have a Revo little keychain flashlight they sent me, which is actually pretty cool. It's tiny, man. This thing will chill on your keys. And then I have a Revo knife. This is called the Warden. I did an unboxing, and it's assisted, which is why I didn't review it. I remember I took it out of the box, and I was like, damn, it's got a snappy detent. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. It's assisted.
No drop.
Yeah. So
good knife, though. It's got a good shape.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's going to do somebody well. I mean, it's a knife. But that's why I'm not going to carry it and use it. It's 9CR, reversible clip. It's actually dead centered. It's made well. It's just assisted, you know. Not my thing. That's all. So give that away too. So that'll be the giveaway tonight. A bunch of different stuff. He went sideways. That cloth is a freaking lap robe. Yeah, it's big, man. That's what I want. I wanted you guys to actually use it. I know a lot of people are just going to put it in the box and leave it there. That's what I usually do, but I would be tempted to use it because of how big it is, and it's a really good cloth. He said, "Yeah, the Apex, got it." Can I have a shameless plug for my YouTube channel? Sure. What's your YouTube channel? Is it the same name, Zachariah Ott? Please let us know. You can
Let's
have
see
a
if I can
shameless
find it.
plug. Let's see. What can somebody explain this 120 shit? I keep seeing it. I don't know what the fuck it is.
That's from Tri-State's giveaway. He did a giveaway for like people his 3,000th or whatever. And
Yeah.
Shane at the last minute got a membership because it was for members only. So Tri-State had done the random number generator and it came up 120, but he had it on a spreadsheet. And since Shane came in late, he did another draw. So everybody was bitching, saying, "You already said it was closed. Who was 120?" They all wanted to know. And everybody saying, "I was 120."
Okay.
Get it? So
No.
whoever was
I mean, I
120,
get it, but it's dumb. I don't know why you're still talking about it.
because Tri-State's a
That's all
legend,
I'm
man.
saying. Fuck Tri-State.
I agree.
Fuck Cole, motherfucker. No, just kidding. All right, now I get it. Now I get it. But I wasn't there and I wasn't involved, so it's not funny to me. And no 120 up in here, all right?
Here's Zachariah's channel if y'all want to sub to it.
Leave the 120 out of my comments. I'm gonna get off my lawn. I'm just kidding. That'll be our giveaway tonight. Hashtag 120. All right. Give me a hashtag 120 if you want to win this over here. I'll do the drawing right now. Hashtag 120, motherfuckers. We'll find out who 120 is tonight. Let's do it. Let's see which one of you is 120. That's pretty dope. Always wanted to check out some Revo. Yeah. It needs a D assist. Yeah, I didn't even try that. I didn't even try that. I want another stout. Bad. Nice, dude. When is the growler going live? The growler, hopefully October. I don't know. I guess we're not going to do it before the Buzz pre-order, and not that it matters. They're very different. But Shieldon has them. You know, they're supposed to be done by the end of October. They keep saying they'll do it early, but I don't know if they will. Same name. Go check out Zachariah Ott on YouTube, guys.
I put his link in
down
there.
below.
His link's in the chat.
I am 120. Oh, yeah. High roller. If you want another stout, I got two here. Keep plugging these. I got the aluminum ones, black and stonewash, that for some reason I can't sell to you guys. Somebody cough up $300, you poor bastards. I'm just kidding. I am 120, he says. See, he's 120. $120. Tri-State screwed over 120. It was funny as hell. I know. I was just joking. So I think most of you know this, but everything I say is sarcastic. Like, I have some group chats where now I have a rule. I put the laugh my ass off face after everything I say so that people know I'm being sarcastic. Because if you see the laughy face, then you're like, oh, it's supposed to be funny. But, like, people take me seriously when they shouldn't. Like, you should literally never take me seriously unless I say, seriously, guys, which I occasionally do. So, everything I said in the last 10 minutes was sarcasm. Anyway, let's pull this winner out. Let's find out who the real 120
is.
Will the real
120, please.
Will the real 120 please stand up? Will the real 120 please stand up? Let's do it. 120, 120, 120.
Zachariah says also that Thick Boy was a prototype, so whoever was 120 really missed out.
We got 38 entries. Anybody else want in? We definitely don't have 120. He has 120 fucking members?
And Patreon. He's got more than that.
That's fucking insane.
That just happened to be one of the numbers. I want to say it was 390.
There's no way he has 390 fucking members.
I'm telling you, that what he did is now the first two didn't count.
And this dude cries poor all the time?
Oh, he's a whiner. I stayed with him for 3 days. Insufferable.
Cries poor. He's got like 400 members? Jesus. I got to start crying on camera more often. See, my problem is people think I have money. So they don't give me money. I need to start acting like I'm poor. All right. Here we go. 43 entries. Let's find out who the real 120 is up in this bitch.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
the
right,
real
Illuminati.
120? Oh! Matthew Russell.
Pulling it
Matthew
home.
Russell is the real 120. There you go, guys. It is settled. It is settled. You can go tell Cole who the real 120 is now.
And that you want that stout too.
It's like a girl with that voice. It kills me. Hey, he does sound like a girl. I love it. Beard of Doom donated like 75 to membership.
It was 50, I think.
Yeah, he went nuts that one time. Beard of Doom's crazy. I love that.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I ain't no 120. I am doing it.
Congratulations, Matthew.
I felt that, Lefty.
Or Lefty could do like Cole and pull it again.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Matthew. We're doing it again.
We got a couple more entries, so we're gonna have to pull it again. I think Cole even said, well, 120 has the same chance, and I'm thinking lightning doesn't strike twice, you goob.
I would have bought one, but it wasn't, Kev, available. But the Micarta feels so good, I don't even want to trade you. Are you talking to me?
He is talking to you, Kev.
You want to trade me? Trade you. Sorry, I'm scrolling back. With the real Jimp Pimp 120, please stand up. These dis you buy the copper one on KS. We are 120. Did Kev just say Stout giveaway number 300? Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I see. Yeah, he said I just picked one up. Missed pre-order, couldn't wait for a drop. Awesome, man.
How was the swap tonight? Was that the Tennessee swap? The meetup? I meant to go over there and was planning on it, but GP was working and it was raining here.
Sorry, what did you say? My bad. Oh, the swap?
Yeah, was that the Tennessee meetup?
Yeah. Got a new member. See, look at that. All you got to do is bitch and complain like you don't have enough members, and then people join. You make them feel bad. Cole's good at that.
I subscribe to your channel,
buddy.
too.
I appreciate it very much. You what?
I subscribed.
When?
To his channel when I posted the link to Zachariah.
Oh, to his channel. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought you meant mine. I thought you became a member, dude.
I bet it's still in my clipboard. Let's see.
Beard of Dream dropped 100 memberships or more over multiple channels. Yeah, he dropped like 5. He came in here and was like, "Yeah, Lefty, I'll throw you 5 bones." He's the man, dude. Kevin's the man. I love that dude.
Kevin Toole is
9 months, baby. Yeah, dude. I feel bad. StreamYard doesn't tell you how long people have been members. You know how they have that cool thing where it pops up? StreamYard doesn't. I can't see that. So like people like Cue Ball, who's been a member for 9 months, I should be able to like pull it up and say cool shit, but I don't even know. It's kind of annoying, honestly. See, look, it says welcome, Zachariah. Here, I'll show you guys. So, just so you know, I'm not bullshitting. This is what I see.
Brandon Young's a new member. Welcome,
but yeah,
Brandon.
So look, Brandon Young. Shout out to Brandon. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, dude.
The ESN's a new member. Welcome, brother.
See, look, I'm telling you, you bitch enough, you get new members.
I'm about to start spamming my link.
Guys, I'm broke as shit. I need a new water heater. My carpet's got dog piss on it. I'm just kidding.
I need people to watch my video.
Now my water heater is going to break because I said that. I don't actually need a new water heater, and my carpet's new. But I'm just saying. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Yeah, but I only have the one. I only have one monitor, so it's kind of hard to like, check two things. But anyway, this is what I see, right? So like, it just says new member, but if you go over here, you go to YouTube, it actually says like he's in the non-alcoholic group or whatever. He chose the whatever, right? Lefty's Pub regular or whatever. I don't even know what I set them up as. Maybe if I cared more, I'd get more people to sign up. Look at all the cool ball sacks and shit. Like, why can't StreamYard? It's probably YouTube blocking it because they don't want people to use StreamYard, right?
Yeah, YouTube wants people to use their own.
But they don't allow guests.
Not even for people like you that have a lot of subs.
People like me that have a lot of subs. I don't have a lot of subs.
Well, you've got the levels where you've got as much as anything you can do, right? Have you tried to have a guest on?
No, I haven't used theirs in like. I never used it because I found out that they didn't do that.
I would think
they always have guests. Like I don't do like, I don't know. Like I always either if I do it solo, I'll bring people on sometimes. So like I want to have the option.
I would just think YouTube would have made that a feature since they are Google.
He said, when did our names get a different color for members? So yeah, you do see that in StreamYard. So like you guys have this little ring around your, oh, you can't see my screen. I'm an idiot. Well, yeah, you can. You can see his comment, right? Yep. It says will be, and then it has a circle next to it. That means he's a member.
With a little S in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's an S. It's like two lines. I don't know. It's weird. Because YouTube doesn't get StreamYard dollars. Yeah. What's going on? You need a dual monitor setup. Yeah, well, I have dual monitors in this room and my other, like my bedroom office, but they're for work. Like I don't have them set up for my MacBook. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't want dual monitor. I don't want to be working when I do a live stream. Like I just want to hang out with you guys. So I don't know. Maybe the moderators could tell me. Like maybe the moderators could just tell me when somebody's 9 months or whatever, and then I could pop it up.
Where do you see that? Because I've never seen the different months. Does it just flash it up in the chat?
Yeah, it's up in the chat. Whenever that happens. Damn, we got another one. Naf's Carry. What up, dude?
Thanks. Carry, welcome.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support very much.
Membership has its privileges.
Yeah, I mean, I got to start caring about it more, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. My goal slowly is to try to transition to full-time.
Do knife sales to your members first. Like when you've got a knife for sale, post it in your community tab for your members for like a day or 8 hours. I know a day would probably drive you crazy.
That's the thing. Like when I want to sell something, it's because I want to just sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
But you
like
could
I
post
can
it there for
usually
like,
sell it super fast anyway. So like I know, I get it. It's a perk. I need to change the whole thing because I don't even drink anymore, and it's like all beer related. But so are our knives. So I don't know. Luckily, Colin still drinks, so like it still works.
that just shows your strength and resilience.
I don't know about that, but awesome stout unboxing video on my channel. Sick, dude. I'm gonna check that out right after this. Probably. I've been trying to watch as many as I can when they pop up. It's been pretty fun. Kev's trying, can't afford 2 monitors. Just saying.
Chip into the lefty
plug
monitor
that
fund.
shit, Josh. Plug that. What I need is a little audio thing to change my voice so I sound like a little bitch, and then just cry on camera, and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. I was so pissed that snake didn't scare him at all.
Yeah, it didn't give him any fear.
No, but she also set him up. Like Kara was like, "Okay, you got to grab the box and hold it this way and open the lid this way and look at it. Make sure you look." And it was just like he knew something was coming. You know, she had to just like throw the box at him and have the snake pop out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Matthew, you do need to email Kevin. He forgot to put up his Gmail.
She had a really hard job. So
hey, Kevin, why don't you give Matthew your Gmail so he can email you, the one that won the giveaway?
Yeah. There you go, man. Sorry about that. LeftyEDC88 at
Illuminati
gmail.com.
Ninja for the Lefty Monitor Find.
I don't actually need. I have enough monitors. I just don't want to use them for this. I haven't figured out. So, thank you, dude. I really appreciate the donation. That helps a lot, brother. Thank you so much. Illuminati, go check out his channel, guys. He's got a YouTube channel as well.
Let me put it up.
Kara ruined it. Yeah, Kara ruined it. I'm calling it. She is not 120. See, I get it. I have a pluggable. I don't know if you guys know what a pluggable is, but anyway, it's like a docking station for work. And I've tried plugging my MacBook into it. Just doesn't work. I figured it would just plug in, boom, good to go. Doesn't. Only works with fucking PC. That's the one thing I hate about Apple and PC. Like they make sure they don't work with each other. It's fucking annoying. Balls to the wall. Never forget the sack. Balls. Peace. Have a good night, dude. I love it. I love it. If you do a high voice modulator for a whole stream, I'll join. All right, cool. We gotta do it. I wish I could have bought a stout. By the time I had enough cash, they went bye-bye. Made me sad. Sad. Yeah, well. For me, it was a Factor or Stout. Factor 1. Now I'm still sad and broke. That's funny. But those were like months apart, I'm pretty sure. The Factor dropped during Blade Show. Forgot to say to my unboxing, but y'all mellow on this. The Stout is a first knife for a brand new brand. How incredibly good it is. Oh, awesome, dude. Thank you. I'm glad you're happy with it. That's what matters. That is what matters, that you're happy with it. Baby Cloud, what up, dude? Thank you, man. I appreciate the support, dude. Really do. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of positive comments, which makes me happy. You know, sometimes
surely you've seen some of the buzz on Instagram.
Yeah, there's a fucking lot of shit on Instagram. Then there's that one fucking dude. Fucking pisses me off. He's always talking shit. I actually like straight restricted him. You know, you can block people, but like you can also restrict people so they can't tell that you're restricting them.
Was he
So I
just
think
was he just
anytime
always
they
ball
use
busting?
what?
Was he just ball busting on it?
No, he's just a fucking douchebag. Like that's what I thought at first was he was just like joking around, but he just like kept doing it and saying like dumb shit. Like he's just a douchebag.
Trolls are gonna troll.
Yep, he's a troll. I think he has something against people having knives made in China or something, or designers making knives in China. Like we're not good enough because we didn't make the knives ourselves or something. You know what I mean?
Wow,
Anyway, he's
Mike, thank you, buddy.
but yeah, Jim Skelton had a hilarious reel. I love Jim. Oh, is it? Oh, here he is. He is here. Sorry I'm late. Is this still Gay Stout Owners Anonymous?
What's going on, Jim?
Uh, Jim, I swung by the live last night on Emler's channel. But he wouldn't fucking pull up my hilarious comments, so I left. Just kidding. I was doing something, but
I kept
that was
thinking,
cool,
is
dude.
Mike gonna give Jim time to talk?
Yeah. Jim, I gotta get you on sometime. You gotta come on like an actual good live stream, you know? Have some fun.
You're super entertaining and a wealth of information.
The wealth of information. The exchange rate is negative, so you are going to give me dollars. That was a good one. Yeah, Mike. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, man. $14.99 Australian. What's that? Like 34 cents? Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jim, did you see his reel? He opens the Hank and he says, and then he puts down, he says, that's Kevin's poop face. Like, what the fuck? My God, that was pretty funny, though. It was funny. I'll give you that, Jim. You're always cracking me up with your jokes. What did Tori say? Not the other part. I was so happy. Yeah, you loving that wire clip, Jim? He hates the wire clip. And I love the wire clip, man. But check it out. I got the Lynch clip on this one. But did we talk about this on the last live? I don't understand this. People love the Lynch replacement clip. I think the wire clip looks cleaner. Like, I think it looks better on the knife. Now, of course, this one's black and this one's, but are you a Lynch guy for a wire clip? Like, I like Lynch clips in general when they replace shitty ass clips. Like
when they first came
Eric
out,
Reed.
I didn't like wire clips out of the gate. I changed it on a Dragonfly to a Lynch clip. But ever since then, when Kung Wu came out with it, when Jake came out with it, I've enjoyed them. They work really, really well, and they are minimal.
I hate the Kung Wu ones. I literally made them change it to on our prototypes. On the new ones we're getting from them, it's a normal wire clip. They do this bow tie wire clip. Looks like shit.
It gets narrow in the middle.
Yeah. Dude, it's so ugly. It's fucking hideous. Like, I could understand somebody hating a wire clip if they see that one.
It's got great detent, though.
Yeah, shut up. I hate that. Dude, the detent on that is shit. I'm waiting on them to send me some stuff. But anyway, we're getting prototypes of this from them with titanium scales. Another one, so the satin one will have titanium scales, and the black one has carbon fiber scales, and it's in Vanex. But I don't know how that's gonna work out and everything, but it's cool that we're getting those. Anyway, Rip's Garage Tech makes a clip too for the wire clip, which kind of looks cool, but it has no ramp. Like, I don't know. I just think sticking with the wire clip is the way to go, but some people just fucking hate it. Like Jim just hates wire clips. I think Metal Complex hates them too. But how much are the patches? I don't know yet. They're probably going to be somewhere between $12 and $15. I got to just see what's normal. And I got to see what shipping is going to cost. Although I think I might just add like $4 shipping or something for it. So maybe $12. Yeah, definitely go check out Jim's channel. Great dude, great content. Yeah. I'll come on anytime. All right, cool, man. Yeah, we got to set that up then. That would be fun.
I'll watch that.
Hey, it's the front porch driving guy. The front porch driving guy?
I flip on the front porch and when I'm driving.
Oh, shit. Right. Yes. Okay, I get it now. Sorry.
I use a holder and I always keep my eyes on the road. Safety first. I flip when I'm not filming.
Jim Skelton's review of the Stout sealed the deal for me. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that was really good timing. That was, yeah. I'm keeping the wire clip. Got to keep my shit OG, homie. All right. You know I'm gonna keep mentioning it every time I talk to you, though. Now it's a thing. I had all the good questions for Jim last night. Should have just done an interview with me. Pop, lock, and drop it. You freaking animals. Pop it. Back it up and reverse it. Pop. You guys are crazy. Kev knows very well it's $1.50. He's talking about the $15 Australian. All right, so the Lynch wire clip replacement is baller. It's more rigid and looks way better. Zero flex. See, I don't think it looks better, though. It's a fucking folded, bent clip with a hole in it. How does that look better? The only way I could agree with that is maybe if you got it anode, like if it matched something. Like if you got it purple, maybe, to match the back spacer or something like that. Okay, if you got all the hardware anode, because obviously the wire clip is steel, so you can't anode it. I got Kev's Hank, had to put it away. Didn't want to keep the kids up with night terror. Yeah, right. You were just trying to keep it away from the wife, man. Get out of here. She was getting excited looking at that Hank. You had to hide that thing. Wire clip is nice of the CF scales because you see more scale and not a chunky clip. I like it. Yeah, it makes sense. What can I get for $1.90? Go check out Jamon's channel. The man can flick a knife. He does share a lot of nice ones. That's true. Depends. Wire clip on a $370 knife. No. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think if there are any $370 knives with wire clips. Ours was like $280. So I think it still works at $280, but maybe you're right if you get that high. I do think a lot of people suspect that using the wire clip makes it cheaper, and I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
It's functional more than
like
anything.
we didn't get it. We didn't like change to a wire clip to save money or anything. Like we did it because the clip has to be reversible because I'm left-handed. We want every knife to be lefty friendly, and I think the wire clip just makes sense for that. We were talking about the other night. We might design a wire clip replacement, like a milled one, and then just sell it on our website. So anybody who hates wire clips can get a Devo wire clip replacement. But then we'd kind of be taking business away from Lynch, and I don't know. They're cool people. Plus, it's another thing we have to sell. Did I hear Vanex? Yeah, we're working on it, man. I've been trying to get Vanex since day one. I finally got Kunwu to get it for prototypes, and then they took forever to make the prototypes because they went off and made their own model in Vanex. So they kind of took my idea, but what are you going to do? It's a Chinese OEM, and I'm not making the knife, so it's kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? I can't really hold it against them. Javon is cool. We are in an echo chamber together on the Vero app.
We are.
Hey, there you go.
Kevin, I told you need to get on Vero.
They call it an echo chamber? What is that?
Now, there are not that many people on Vero right now. So
that's his joke. I thought they had like group chats called. Okay, never mind. See, I'm an idiot. What are you gonna do?
It's very user friendly.
You
figured out in no time.
What is the grind angle on the Stout? I don't know.
18.8.
Fucking grind angle. I don't know. Should I know that? I don't know. It's a hollow grind. I can tell you that. I can tell you it's supposed to be 18 to 22 thousandths. I had one guy tell me his was 24. And I was like, well, depending on the calipers and
where you're measuring it
and their variants. He said it was the whole edge. But like 24, I could see that. Like, I don't know. But the reason we didn't want it to be like a laser beam, like it's not meant to be a TRM neutron. You know what I mean? It's meant to be able to handle some harder use because I wanted that tip to be sturdy, but still be, slicey enough. I think it does all that, but time will tell, I guess, with people who actually use their knives hard. Like, I don't, which I openly admit. So if anybody wants to do all the testing, get all the numbers and let me know, I'm cool with that.
Erica will.
Yeah. She's not gonna. Where's she gonna get one? I'm not gonna send her one, and she's not gonna buy a Chinese knife. I don't think she'd review a Chinese knife. I haven't heard from her in a while. Like I haven't seen a video or heard anybody tell me about some drama or anything in a while. Hopefully she's okay. I don't know her or anything, but wasn't September like when she was supposed to get kicked out of her house or something?
I think they got all that worked out. I think they got a really good situation working with rescue dogs and just an ideal deal. I've seen her and Nicole post a few things on Instagram, and I think she did a video a couple of days ago.
Gotcha. I can get the morning after pill, maybe. MC's option isn't worth that $1.80 in kangaroo bucks. What the fuck? You mean opinion? I don't know. My first wire clip was the DLT Kapara. Couldn't complain. Can't hurt. Kangaroo, you still going? Oh my god.
Yeah, Ace Brands have wire clips, but they're not.
I want to come on and talk about knives. Hey man, you can come on a live sometime. Not tonight because I got to wrap this up anyway. I got to get up with the kid tomorrow. Seriously, Kevin, the action is dialed. Thanks, man. I mean, they vary a little bit. Like, I don't want everybody to think that all of them are fucking like guillotines. Like this one, I got to give it a little bit of shaking. It has a stiff detent though. That could be why. And the detents vary a little bit too. I mean, it's a production knife. They made 600 of them. They're not all going to be the same. But that's perfect to me. But
yeah, it doesn't have to drop to be an awesomely dialed in detent and drop.
I still need to borrow that Zerk fidget thingy from you too, Kev. Which one, man? I have so many. I probably sold whatever one you're talking about. Is it the one that like flips around and shit? The Eclipse? Because I sold that. I sell everything, Jim.
So for sliders, is CompuForm the way to go?
I would say The V3 from Compaform is fantastic, but it's hard to get unless you get it secondary. The Modus Works Wrapped V2 is really good. That's a new one I got. He makes them custom. They're American made, custom. I almost said knives, fidgets. They're really good sliders, but they're expensive. Like my Zerk one with my Carta inlays was $450. But it's
Did it
really
have a
cool.
wire clip?
Nope, doesn't have a wire clip. Kev getting everyone into fidgets. Hey man, it's the way to go. Looks like there's a blackwash copper stout still available on Knife Swap. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I assumed they were going to be up on Swap or whatever just because we sold so many. And, you know, I got that Apex yesterday and I sold it today. Like, that's a good knife. It's just, you can't keep them all. They don't all work for you. Or, you know, maybe something comes up, you need money, or you just fucking hate it. Like, who knows?
Does that thing make a noise? It looked like you did a reel the other night and it made a wicked noise.
It's a whole rabbit hole, man. You can put different bearings in these, and you put different buttons on them, and you can get them to make amazing sounds. I love that, dude. I'm heavy into spinners right now. I have so many coming and so many I already own, and I've spent a fortune on them, like stupid amount of money on spinners. But they're super fun, and I fucking hated them. Like when I first got into fidgets, I wanted nothing to do with spinners. I just thought they were stupid. Thought they were gay, but they're not. They're really cool.
Yeah, and I bet you spend a lot of time using them, so they're not that expensive if you break it down to the time that you use it.
No, yeah, if you compare it to like knives, I use these way more. But they are mad expensive. Like this one was like $300. And then
but they're engineered. They're not
and then I
just
have
something that's
$100
thrown
button
together.
on it. Stupid, the custom fucking made buttons. Yep, I know it sucks. Where's my stout? Is yours in the mail? Still in the mail? Hit me up. I can look into it if it's still in the mail. Just make sure it's all good. This is a very stout wire clip. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, the stout is just sharp enough to shave the hairs out of your chocolate starfish. Smooth and clean. Why was this not in the promotional material? Thanks, Jim. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. Next time I'll have you do the promo video instead of Backpack B. He's doing one right now for the Buzz. That'll be good. I love Brent, man.
He's turned into a modding machine.
Yeah, I figured it out. Well, John told me. I'm way behind again. God damn it. All right, I'm skipping ahead. Sorry. If you guys said anything funny, you're going to have to say it again. Enjoying the stout. Mine's a dropper. Kudos to you. Thanks, man. See, this is what I mean. Everybody's like, mine's a dropper, mine's a guillotine, and then this one guy gets one that's not. And he's like, fuck this. And he's like, Kev, this action sucks. And I'm like, all right, I'll replace it. Like, geez. This is fair. I don't know. It's kind of fair. It's just what happened with pre-order. You mean, what is he talking about? People selling them, maybe? Email address, that is. What are you talking about, Josh? Have to work out some other communicado at some point. You mind if Lefty passes me your email?
Kyle, I did not. Did he post
Oh, because you're both in Australia or something? Sorry, what were you saying?
No, Kyle asked if I'd seen what Brent finished for him, and I asked him if he posted on Instagram.
So, mine fits, but what happened was I put it on and it kind of faced this way a little bit, and you just do this. You just push it over. It'll bend over. I think it lined up a little bit crooked, and then I just pushed it and it bends basically. I would call this straight, wouldn't you? Does that look good?
Straight to me.
Yeah. You might just have to adjust it. It's probably because whatever knife it was on first, maybe it was like I had it on a different knife first, or maybe they come like that. I don't know. But
No, they will the 2 wires that go into them. I noticed that when I took one off my Dragonfly to put it on another knife, I had to bend those wires slightly back because they get kind of into the grooves on a Spyderco.
Right. Yeah, so it could be that, dude. So I don't know, but if you have any problems or whatever, feel free to hit me up. I don't know, I could even just, if you send it to me, I'll set it for you and then send it back. I'll do whatever, man. I'll do whatever.
Kyle, which knife did Brent do for
Devo, you need a Pepayaka spinner. You still have that? No, man. I did my research on that. I did my research when you asked. I asked around and shit. People were like, nah. At least compared to like what I have now. You know what I mean? I'm all about that tungsten. I have spinners on my skateboard. Damn. I've spent way too much on spinners over the years.
He's got spinner hubs.
Javon, did you see Brent just finished for me? What Brent just finished for me? Yeah, Brent's the man.
An Ahab with a hole. Let me get on here a bit.
I actually, yeah, people sell. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. I sent Brent an aluminum stout because I had one that was, I called it a scrapper because the fucking stop pins were like sheared off at the ends and shit. It was weird. I wasn't going to sell it. So I sent it to him. He's going to swap the stop pin and try to fix it up. And then he's going to mod it. And we're going to give that away for our 2K giveaway on Instagram. At least that's the plan.
Does QSP
straight,
after you
dude,
guys
that clip is as
stuff?
Straight as Little Richard. So are you, Jim. So are you. What's up, John?
No, I was just saying, like, this QSP, do they do anything when you say we've got this many percentage that had problems? Do they just say that's tough, or do they work with you?
So I'll be honest. So far, they've had an excuse for everything. Like they said, well, we did this, or we QC check everything when it goes out, blah, blah, blah. Like it's been really, to me, it's been like cover their ass type shit so far. Where everything I've said that's like off, they, like centering. We're like, we had, like there were a few when we went through my cartas, we kind of had to like tweak them to get them centered, perfectly or whatever. And we mentioned that they're like, well, they were all like, we check them all, they're all centered. And then they said something about what they check is the blade centered in the handle. And basically their point was that the grinds might not be 100% even on both sides just because of the sheer amount of knives they're making. It's like impossible to make sure the grinds are perfect on all of them. So it might be that the tip looks like it's a little off center, but the blade is centered in the handle, basically.
And you can tell the difference in that.
Well, I get knives sometimes where I just can't get them centered, and it turns out it's the fucking grind. It's not like I had 2 of those Chavez Sangre, was it? I think the flipper Warney, and they were both like it was obviously over to this side, and it turned out it was actually the grind on both of them. Like it's just the way they did the grind. It makes it look off center, but the blade is actually centered in the handle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it is centered technically. It's just the grind is a little off. And that's basically what they were saying.
They're screwed up.
And then like we've had that thing with the extra pivots where a lot of them just aren't fitting right. Like they take a bit of force to get in. And they're like, well, we made them all the same. Like we just left some of them blank and some of them we put the logo on. So we don't know why they would be different, why there'd be issues. And I'm like, yeah, but every single one of these that I've taken apart, the stock pivot just falls right out. But then you take a blank one and it's like you need a fucking jackhammer. So like something's different,
Yeah.
So they're like kind of fighting us on that one where I'm kind of hoping they're just going to send us replacements. And then when people need them, we can just send them a replacement pivot. Like it comes with a fucking pivot, but like the whole point of doing the extra pivot was so people could do that if they wanted to. So like it, I feel bad about that. Hopefully we can figure something out. But a lot of people I've talked to, they said, yeah, it was a little tight, but I got it in and it's fine. And I'm like, okay. So it might not be as big of a deal as I think. I can't think of. We had a couple where, like I said, the stop pin looked almost like it had rust on it. And they were like, just take alcohol and wipe that off. It's machine oil or something on there. So the one I sent Brent, I literally took a rust eraser to and clean it off. I didn't try alcohol first, so maybe fucking look like rust though. I mean, these are literally like onesie, twosie. Like I'm talking 10 of them out of 600. So like
Sure.
it's, but in my estimation, even if we have 10 out of 600, we paid for all of them. So we should get some kind of like, they're not going to remake them or like refund us, but they can give us a credit on our next order.
Sure,
Whatever.
especially if they shorted you a few knives.
Yeah, and if no, they didn't charge us for the ones they were short.
Oh, I got you.
Like we asked for so many, they only made so many, so we only got charged for so many. But like we wanted those, you know what I mean?
What up,
so
Luke?
I say short, but I don't know how to. They made less than they. That's why there's an over under kind of thing. So like if you ever do this, anybody watching, make sure you order more. Like if you do a pre-order and you get 300 orders, don't order 300. Order 320 or something. You know what I mean? Like you always want to order more. Hope that all makes sense. Anyway, it's nothing crazy, but like we'll put together like so we're getting more information now. You know what I mean? Like I have the one where the blackwash, like the coating seems to have been done wrong or whatever. We have the one with the tip. We have one with some marks on it or little dents on the bolsters. So those are all. We'll document all that. We'll probably send it to them at some point, and we should get something for it. Colin had a couple aluminum ones he was QCing today because we didn't check those over that weekend because they weren't pre-orders. So we left those to check later, before we sold them. And he was checking some today, and he had some with the aluminum where like there was like the aluminum carbon fiber was just kind of like fucked up. Like probably just sand it down and it'll be fine. We'll see. But there was that. So like there's some random shit,
There's gonna be a big run like that though. Anybody's knife, you're gonna run into those things.
Yep.
We saw it in the Jaeger.
Yeah, I mean the Jaegers are all. I mean I've had very like detents all over the place. I've had my carbon fiber was like chipping and shit. But
I got lucky.
You do what Brian did, and you just take care of the issues as they pop up. You offer solutions, you fix things, you offer swaps, you do whatever you can for people. And that's exactly what we're doing. Like you can't expect you have 600 knives going out. You can't expect to have 600 perfect knives like
absolutely
and as long as people, not everybody's going to be understanding, but so far everybody's been pretty understanding. I just apologize and I offer a solution. I'll swap your knife out. We'll fix your knife. We'll do like I'll send you this, like whatever. And I think as long as you do that and you're not like, oh, did you snap the tip when you got it? Like, the dude didn't snap the fucking tip. And even if he did, like
he's not going to admit it.
But no, my point is, even if he did, like, I don't know. Like, why would anybody like what you unboxed it and then you dropped it and the tip broke, and then you act like you got it that way? I don't think that's what this guy did.
No, probably not.
But I would just replace it anyway. Like I would feel bad. The guy just got it and he fucking dropped it, broke it. I'm not gonna be like, too bad, fuck you.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. And there's always going to be problems, even if he did drop it. But it's how those problems are dealt with that make people remember companies being stand-up companies. It's giving a solution to the issue.
And in some cases, maybe if that does happen, you charge the guy a little something to fix it or whatever. But like telling people to fuck off is literally the worst thing you could do. And I feel like it happens a lot. So
Yeah, and I think as long as you keep on the path that you're on, you guys are going to do great.
But I'm sure there's going to be, people who get pissed at us because, maybe they buy the knife secondary and then they fuck it up and then they expect us to fucking like replace it or something. I don't know. I haven't had that situation yet, so I haven't had to figure it out, like what I would do. I honestly think I would take all of that case by case. Like, if somebody came to me like it was super nice and like something happened and they bought it secondary or whatever, I'd probably just do whatever to help them. But if
Right.
they're coming at me like a dick and they really have no ground to stand on, I might tell them to fuck off. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a human element to everything.
But I'm 100% leaning towards just help as much as I can with anything. Like, that's just my nature in general. It's literally what I do. Like, my career has been in customer service. So like I just know how to deal with it. Because it's not worth the bad press. It's not worth saving the $200 on this to tell somebody to fuck off. Like,
no,
because if I fix that problem,
tell everybody.
If I fix that problem, I probably get my $200 back next time I drop a knife because he's more likely to buy one. And yeah, he might go tell people, but like, I don't know. So,
no, I think you're right on.
Dude, Cubo, you work for Granger's got you back? That Granger? Because I just love those commercials. Restocking fee.
Mateo.
Wait, what happened, Jan? I gotta read this. Sorry. Got a Spider Coast Stretch 2 from HQ that was ground more like a chisel grind once. Then they sold it for $10 off, no refunds. BH poo. I sent it back that day. Huh. Restocking fee? I don't know. Yeah, the restocking fee is, we are there for the ones who get it done. Yeah. Yes. I love it, dude. That's great. Granger's got you back. I love the fucking voice that does those commercials when he talks all fast and shit. It reminds me of remember when what's that hoagie company that went on a tear with those epic commercials? Not Papa John's. It sounds something like Jimmy John's. Do you remember the Jimmy John's commercials?
No, which ones?
I can't remember them all, but it's like the delivery guy fucking doing crazy shit. Like, and it was always fucking they were so funny. It's kind of like the Dilly Dilly thing remember that from Bud Light?
Yep.
It was just like that. Jimmy John's had this whole run of great commercials. And now
like awareness branding campaign.
Yeah, now they're just like gone. Like, it's weird how that happens. These companies do these great campaigns and then they just like fall off the map. Because probably take a lot of.
They've got people that are survey groups that go out and realize that their brand awareness is up to a certain point and they don't have to spend on those type of campaigns. Right. They can go for more direct call to action campaigns.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember like the Jimmy John's guys like,
hey, Mateo.
The crazy fast delivery shit. And the guy, he like puts out a fire or something. And then like, I don't know. I can't remember them all, but they were fucking hilarious. And the fucking Dilly Dilly was hilarious. And then we won the Super Bowl.
Maddie.
And it was Philly. Quiznos had those commercials with a cracked out mascot. They were like watching a fever dream. There's some great commercials out there, but that's one thing that's kind of gone away with the whole streaming thing. So maybe that's why. You just don't really see commercials anymore. Yeah, there you go, Honey Bear. You hit it right when I did. I realized, yeah.
What's going on, Honey Bear, my hero?
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up because I need to get to bed. I gotta get up with the kiddo in the morning. Looked like a dead rat. Oh my god. All right, John. Is there anything you want to talk about before we go, or whatever?
No, man. I was just gonna thank you for letting me join. I love seeing everybody in the chat, and just look out for the guy or gal to your left, the guy or gal to the right, and be kind to each other. That's all I've got.
All right, cool. Thank you, John. Appreciate you coming on. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. And yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Have a great
Peace out,
night.
guys.
Peace.